The innovation started because I'm a city boy. Mabel had grown up on the farm, and her parents were old generational farmers where you tilled and tilled and tilled. So we decided that we're going to do things differently. Everybody around us is cutting trees down, we're planting trees. You can improve your land by using different technologies, the way you do things, like we did zero till, different grasses and crops that you can grow.
We've had this year, probably it's a 1 in 20-year drought. We had about 60% of the normal rainfall. We try to make sure that we don't overgraze. I'm fairly comfortable in saying I think we can increase our grazing by 50%, at least, by doing a good job of rotational grazing as compared to a continuous graze.
We've been branding cattle on our farm since forever, just like most ranches. And I helped brand calves, it was no big deal, until one day we were buying some cows and Brenton was in there branding all the new cows, and I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it really bothered me a lot. I was broken about it. So what could be an option? What could I bring to the table for branding? So I looked around at what was out there and lots of different things, and I'm like, well, it's got to be able to show ownership, so I landed on a GPS tag. Tried to make it myself at first, didn't really get anywhere with that. Eventually found the company who's making them now that we're buying them from.
We are the first ones to bring in tags into Canada that are low orbit satellite GPS tags.
The innovation, slowly, try different things that work for you, where you have some expertise or knowledge, and you can gain that by reading, studying, getting involved in research organizations. You try different things that you're interested in, do some research in it, but always look for where the unique advantage to your farm is.
There's a lot of things we can do ourselves that increase our profitability. I try to search for people that I think are doing a better job than I am and try to associate with them. There's several different people that, I thought, okay, this is somebody worth listening to, or this is somebody, that I should maybe try to imitate to some degree. There's always some people that are skeptical, I guess, and you don't necessarily have to be the first person to try something, but I always thought you better be in the top 10 or 15%.
I would say don't try to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of things that we could have tried to do ourselves that other people were already doing, and it just made so much more sense to just work with them instead of doing all of it ourselves.
There's so many opportunities to join other people that have already created the wheel.
And asking questions. Just if you're at a spot where you don't know the way forward, ask somebody a question.
You've got to be adaptable. Not every year is the same. Sometimes you just got to change what you're doing just a little bit. And I think you have to allocate a certain percentage of your operation to kind of research or trying new things. So, maybe it's only 5% of what you generate, but you'll say, okay, let's try this and see if it works. And you can back that up. You can take a few shortcuts if you've seen somebody else do it and you try it. And if it fails the first time, it doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just didn't work that year.